In the early 2000s, one of my favorite documentaries of all time came out. It was a documentary made by a guy named Morgan Spurlock. It was a documentary called Super Size Me. Very simple premise. This guy Morgan Spurlock makes a documentary about himself where every day for 90 days he eats nothing but McDonald's. And some things that you would expect to happen to him happened to him. He started gaining a little weight, started feeling pretty bad, a little depressed, a little anxious. But then something you would never expect to happen to him happened to him. He started getting early stage liver failure. Yeah, and if you're listening to this thinking, liver failure isn't something you can get from eating McDonald's, you'd be correct. Because the thing was, Morgan Spurlock was a massive alcoholic. And he hid it during the filming of the entire documentary. He was drinking a fifth of vodka, which if you're not a drunk, a fifth of vodka is 17 drinks. Every single day. And I mean, say what you will about the guy, but that's a committed drunk, right? You know, he walks into his doctor's office, his doctor's like, oh, Morgan, I don't know how to tell you this. We just got your results back from the lab, and your liver is failing. And he's like, I know, dude, McDonald's is like so fucking bad for you. I think I'm gonna make a movie about it, actually. I think I speak for everybody when I say the documentary would have been way better if he was just honest about what he was actually going through, right? Like a documentary about a guy eating McDonald's every day, that's a pretty good documentary. But a documentary about a guy drinking a fifth of vodka every day, still finishing the movie, that's my fucking hero, man. Like, and I think we've all been there too. If you get that fucked up, let's be honest, the McDonald's is the only thing keeping you going, right? You have 17 vodkas for breakfast, and Egg McMuffin might be the only thing keeping you on Earth. The documentary's got the same basic 3-act structure that every documentary has. This is the way that it goes. It's got the introduction where they tell you what the problem is. Then in the second act, they tell you how the problem's going to destroy the country. And in the third act, they give us the silver lining, that if we all come together as Americans, we can solve this problem. Now in the Super Size Me documentary, the problem is that we're very unhealthy as Americans. And the way that it's going to destroy the country is we're going to get so out of shape and so overweight that healthcare costs are going to go through the roof and we're all going to die young. And the way that we're going to fix it, the way that we can come together and do this, is we got to be healthy as Americans. And the way that we're going to do this is we're going to eat Subway sandwiches. I'm not making this up. You can cut to the end of the documentary. It's in the third act. Click on it. It starts right here. It cuts to a high school auditorium. And standing on stage at this auditorium is Jared Fogle. Yeah. And he's holding his gigantic pants. Now, if you don't know who Jared Fogle is, in the early 2000s there were two main spokespeople for food in America. One was a clown named Ronald McDonald, and the other was Jared Fogle. And the craziest part was the clown wasn't the one fucking the kids. It's nuts. This is Jared's opening line in the documentary. He gets on stage and he goes, "My biggest vice was unhealthy food." You sure about that, dude? You sure it's not the kids? I mean, all right. I like that punchline got a cough and no laugh. That's good. That's a good sign. We got to get this guy a $5 footlong, man. Come on. But no, Jared did a number on Subway restaurants. In the early 2000s, Subway was the biggest restaurant chain on planet Earth. There were more Subway locations than McDonald's and Taco Bell combined. And then Jared did what he did, and the entire place just fell apart. Subway's a mess. I went in there the other day just to check in and see how they're doing, you know? I wanted to see my old friends. I walked in, the New York wallpaper is gone.
Come on, dude.
Give it up for the bottle of water, everybody!
I really wanted a sip, and I didn't have a way to smoothly transition into it, so I just had to knock it over.
When I go into this Subway restaurant, I walk in, the New York wallpaper is gone, man. They've just given up. They had a foot-long cookie at the Subway restaurant. Now, Jared Fogle was not on the Epstein list, which must have been a real bummer for him. You know how awesome Epstein's Island sounds to a pedophile that just got beach-shaped for the first time in his life? Oh, he must have wanted to go. So that's like FOMO maxing, man. That's not good. you imagine this? I've been not invited to a party before, and it's upset me, but I've never not been invited to a party and then had the guest list of that party printed out by the FBI. That's a tough day. You know, you're just sitting there reading the list, and you're like, okay, Bill Clinton. That makes sense. He was the president of the United States, and he played the saxophone. Pretty cool guy. Donald Trump, also the president of the United States, hosted The Apprentice. Stephen Hawking? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not cooler than Stephen Hawking? Stephen Hawking used to go down there. I don't know how he did it, but evidently Stephen Hawking used to do coke, which is nuts. Yeah, they must have shoved it up his ass, dude. Stephen was having a good time down at the island. Evidently they loved him a lot. I like to think about this moment. This is a moment that I kind of obsess over when I'm thinking about what went down there. Is like he flew on that private jet quite a bit, right? And evidently he had a pretty good time on that private jet. And I like to think that the private pilots were hanging out. One of them gets a phone call, hangs up, and the other guy goes, "Who was it?" And he goes, "It was Jeffrey. Said to put in the wheelchair ramp." You know what that means? Fucking Stevie's coming this weekend. Where is the pussy? Give me the... Nah, man. But, what a great time to not be a pedophile, by the way, right? Oh, unbelievable. It's so good.